Welcome to lesson 7. So far we've come a long way, so hopefully you've made a progress and you're excited and you're feeling all this great energy. Um, the next lesson, I'm going to ask you actually to go out and get something, or if you don't have it, make something they'll do. I mean, you can use anything from rocks to wood to plastic, toys, books, I don't know, whatever you can think of to make this thing that's fine. If not, you can go to Target. Everyone, I'm sure, lives by a Walmart or Target, and they have a little fitness section that you can get a little small device. I don't know what you call it, but it's a board like this, okay? It's a board. You see that? It's a board. It's a flat board, okay? And it's a flat board, and it's got this wheel, like, if you see from the side angle, it's got this round surface to it, okay? And this goes on the ground like this, and you put your feet, on the two sides, and you stand on it, okay? You stand on it. And normally, it's hard because you got to keep your balance, right? Well, I'm pretending because I have always balance. But if you stand on it right, okay, the way I'm going to tell you how to stand, you're going to want to add this standing meditation into your practices, and the things that you know are going to come into play as you're doing the exercise. So, what I want you to do is to go ahead and stand by one of these things, stand on one of these things, and this is going to root you. This is going to supercharge your rooting and your ability to root. If you think you can root, you can't root until you stood on this thing and then feel what it's like to root. Okay? So I want you to get one of these things, and this is going to help you with your rooting, but what I'm going to do is tell you how to stand, and that's going to increase the potency of your energy. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal with this exercise. Okay? The ancients probably, didn't have this nice little plastic device, but they did use, a wooden circle and a wooden board that was on top of this, wooden circle, and they would sit there, and you've seen them try to balance it like this, okay? But you're going to stand there, and what I want you to do is to go ahead and take your hips and tilt them forward. Your feet are going to be straight like this, okay? On the ground, your feet are going to be straight, okay? You're going to slightly bend your knees just a little bit, okay? If this is my knees are straight, I bend them just a little bit. You see that little bit of shift? You can't even see how much I'm actually shifting because I'm bending my knees just a little bit. I'm basically giving weight into them, but I'm not letting them bend more. So you bend the knees a little bit, you tilt the pelvis forward, okay? We don't want to be standing. Alright, let me just see if I can get this to stick. We want to be able to go ahead and tilt the pelvis forward so then the back can be straight. What we're going to do is end up making the body so straight, and the back and the pelvis is forward and the back is straight, and the chin's going to come down, so the back of the neck is going to be straight, okay? We're going to stand up straight, and we're going to be on this device, and when we feel like we're not too far back, we're not too far forward, but we're straight, we're going to feel like there's a pole that's going to be 3 feet in the ground going straight up your body to above you, and there's no pressure, no weight, and you don't need to balance yourself on this device, because if you really try to move on this device, you have to constantly balance yourself, okay? It builds up your core energy. But what I want you to do is go through the practices of, what you know by, as you inhale, always bone breathe. And as you're inhaling, your inhale should always go into your abdomen, and you should be aware of your whole body. And as you're breathing into your abdomen, as your mind seeks to your abdomen, it's going in there, you're breathing into there. Everything around you should be stimulating you, because you're sucking in. Should be stimulating your arms and your blood, and that allows you to be able to also bone breathe at the same time, because now you're comfortable with bone breathing, and now you're comfortable with circulating, and now you feel what circulation feels like, and now you can gather in your belly. You're going to do these things on here. But when you're standing there with this awesome posture, you can also put your hands right where your rib cage is. This is my rib. My ribs are right here, okay? So I'm going to put my hands right here, okay? They're going to be open palm like this, okay? I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to bring them to my sides right here, okay? So this is just pretty much, it's going to be out like this. So I'd be standing there like this, okay? And as I do that and I just hold this position and I stand on there, I'm going to be rooting so well. The energy is going to be circulating. It's going to feel like, you know, when you run for a long time and your legs get that acid in there. I forgot the word right now. Lactic acid, I think. I don't know. Feels like that in your arms, and you'll feel that circulate into your whole body and your legs and everything as you stand there. So you're going to build up the potency of your energy very quickly with this tool that I showed you. A little board, okay? And then standing in an upright posture with the hands up like this, and then breathing and going through the whole awareness and just doing that whole process like so. So, you know, at this point, don't forget the blood washing. You can do that before this practice, and it's okay to do it again afterwards. If you do it afterwards, it's great. In fact, I recommend it. I totally recommend doing it afterwards because it's just going to really balance out everything, okay? So go ahead and do that if you have the time. Other than that, I think we've covered everything for this lesson. The next lesson is going to get a little interesting. We're going to go ahead and cover here pretty much how to go ahead and, well, it's a bit of a big deal because at this point you're really graduating to the next step, okay? We're going to show you how to go ahead and start developing your spirit. And what I mean by that is your Gong. So you've already gone through the process of learning how to develop Qi, how to convert Qi into Gong, how to increase the potency. When increasing the potency of Qi, the potency of your Gong will rise. And then we now I need to take it to the next step, which is to go ahead and basically smith out your Gong. When I say smith out, I mean like this is like a samurai sword that every layer defines your energy and your power that you're going to be able to use to generate good health, youth, you know, attract good things, have good people in your life, be able to do good things for people, to be able to do phenomenal things, experience amazing things like mind over matter and you know, getting out of your body and dreaming lucidly and all these fantastic, you know, abilities. So the next lesson is real special. I'm excited about it. I'm trying to contain myself really. So I look forward to go ahead and talking to you then. Take care.